Swiss franc.
And we are
How much is that
back
in US dollars?
with
know,
the
like $60 or something.
with the stream this time. Jorg and Aphrodite is
Not even doing American.
yippee.
64.46.
We got our host, we got Gingerbread, we got Rin, we got Toast, and we got Hatman.
Wait, we have Gingerbread?
Hatman, say hello.
Everyone say hi to Hatman.
Hello, Hatman. Nice to have you
Hatman.
here. You were really pleasant last game. Okay, no need to call me slurs. What the fuck? So we're seeing team lineups, I think.
Can my Chungus lobby host set spectators?
Well, we are set.
Teams?
We are.
No,
set.
his
Oh,
teammates are all spec.
damn! FM is
Uh-oh.
late, so we might see a
Another rule booking.
we might
It's a rule booking
before
night.
first map. I want him to break the speed limit. This is this one is not going to start on time, Alec. They have a late player, a late FM, and the FC is not present.
Yeah, I like this. It's fucked, bro. It's
Speed
fucked.
is speeding home, so you know, Hatman, I agree, buddy, but you know, we want to see games played here at the end of the day.
Alec, come in the casting room and cast with us.
No, we got Hatman, bro.
We can't kick the
True,
Hatman out.
true,
Jesus.
true.
And you wonder
Hatman
why
was
he calls
racist
you
to
racial
me.
slurs.
Hatman was racist to me.
Okay, well that's his thing, bro. Everyone has their thing. Hatman's is racism.
He called me wide-eyed looking freak.
Damn, that's pretty bad.
That is pretty fucking bad, bro.
And then he was like, "Stop putting chopsticks in your nose." And I was like, "Why would I put chopsticks in my nose?" And he was
What?
like,
How else are you meant to grip
"Your
them, bro?
variation." True. Okay. My fault. I'm sorry, Hatman. I respect you. Epic shock. They got the coach in there.
They do. Let's go.
See
Do
if
not
they've
ask
taken
him about his
anything
fucking
he
contract.
said. You have to ask him in chat right now.
You know, we're just here to have fun, and
oh, thank God.
Epic shock is the owner of the game.
Toast is about to get
Thank
Thanos
God.
snapped,
Thank
bro.
God. Epic shock. Show me the contract.
Yeah, Hatman, I agree. I think, you know, last time Yorks played Aphrodite, it didn't go so well for them. They almost got the reverse sweep though, and I think Yorks will have learnt their lesson, and they will be doing a lot better here.
I think Yorks is a different team today, and I think we will see a clean sweep, not biased in any way.
You know, I think Yorks is going to make their Ascendant team very proud here.
I think so.
If not, we skin them alive and feed them to Hatman.
What do you mean we? We're not part of the Ascendant team, bro. We're not biased. We have no bias here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're not
right.
part of Jorgs. We're not part of
My bad.
Jorgs.
My bad.
We're a non-biased stream. But I have heard that Jorgs have a lot of money to pay their coaches, so I would like to join Jorgs.
Yeah, I think everyone would like to join Yorks. I think they're one of the best teams. Friendly atmosphere. I've shown up to their pugs, and they got a lot of strange people in there, but all very very friendly.
Yeah, this,
Hashtag
ginger
join up
guy
on
is a bit crazy.
the York pugs. Just join the server. If you don't have an invite link, just ping like one of the FMs. You'll get an invite link.
Don't do
yeah.
that. The FMs are fucking pricks.
Yeah, discord.gg/
Goon Squad.
numbers.
Yeah. Just get in there, get in the pugs, get involved, hang out with one of the best teams. We do have about 50 coaches in the York server, all on payroll. Come use them.
Massive payrolls.
Whoa. We're doing
I would
what?
love to use
Coaches?
Epic. I would love to use Epic.
We are at like 10 minutes here, 5 minutes away from the first map being FF.
I do think the rulebook is getting prepared.
I did see Crystal trying to haggle over the minutes of the rule booking, but
I'm preparing something all right for the Yorks coaches. Wonder if that can be discussed under the contract.
we
Is that
cannot
like
discuss the
a
contract
bonus or something?
We cannot talk about the contract. I'm sorry, that's we can't talk about it.
It's fine. Hatman will tell me later.
Hatman knows too much, bro. There is apparently a lot of drama on the Aphrodite side. Their FM is literally in the car while speeding, in VC, trying to give us info. They have 5 minutes, so we may see another rulebook.
Being hard on the rulebook.
I mean, you gotta be hard on the rulebook. If
I think
the
should have gotten rulebook last game for the terrorism he did on ball, but
he did not have the brain cell there on ball, but it's okay.
Can we rulebook Hatman too for the racial slurs?
I have tried. Twitch won't even take it seriously. Like that VOD is
I think
is still up.
Hatman has staff on payroll.
Hatman, we can't talk about his contract, host. Stop trying to get info on it.
I'm sorry. I'm just trying. I'm being a bit nosy.
Apparently, 2 of Aphrodite's players have been confirmed dead. I'm getting info from the morgue. Hatman is live on the scene. Let's hear what he has to say. Jesus Christ, that is a grim picture.
That is quite rough.
That is my condolences to the I guess not the family anymore. Christ, the witnesses.
Are we allowed to talk about this on Twitch?
I mean, it's out there now. We can't really.
Shit.
We can't really take it back.
Can't unring that bell, I guess.
Jesus, that's a dampener on the fucking mood, isn't it? Where do we go from there? You can't fucking say that, man. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. I fucking hate this guy, bro. We got 3 minutes before first map is FF'd. It sucks. Scheduling issues always suck, but like at the end of the day, these 2 people are here to play the game. They've put time aside, and if the other team can't respect that, then they get punished. And I think that's fair. Even if like stuff comes up you get a ringer. Unfortunately, the FM and the FC are both. Hatman explained what happened to.
Yeah.
But hopefully this game is a bit more of a upbeat one. Caustic is complaining that he can't do mitosis to clone himself, but that's like the first skill you learn in FPS games. We are getting confirmation that Spade just got home. But he has 60 seconds to get into the lobby. They took seconds away from my my Windows clock. You no longer see the seconds, so
Damn.
I miss being able to see the seconds, bro.
Well, what do you see first?
That is 3:15 AM for me because of EU. It looks like he made it just in the nick of time. You love to see that. Zerv and Epic being generous. That is you love to see it. You love to see sportsmanship.
You love good sportsmanship, yeah.
Are we on Samoa?
Good question. Oh, makeup.
It's a makeup. Okay. We don't have bands. I went to the wrong screen. Don't worry about that, gang.
My Chungus EU prod.
I got thrown off by the makeup games.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
Zerv rolling out strong on the ball. A ram comp from Afro here. Very similar backlines, but I think big early pick from Jörmungandrs, and it looks like this is just going well for them.
Jörmungandrs.
You know, really not wasting time, just really getting stuff done. Zerv kind of overcommits there, but he does manage to get out. Suzu is used there, though.
Saved by Kiri.
You know, the life of a Kiri player is a very thankless job. You throw Suzus.
Yeah, I would never hyperfeed on
And-
tank and get saved by Kiri.
Yeah, you feed your saving tank, or you save your feeding tank every time, and no one ever thanks you for it. It's just,
I've never done that
it's a
before.
tough life.
Yeah.
totally
It's so hard being constantly meta.
Well, at least if you play an off-meta character, you can bitch that your character sucks and use that as an excuse for why you're sucking if you're having a bad game.
Not if you're a Sombra player. People do not accept that excuse.
I think if you're someone
Really?
you should commit
I wouldn't
suicide.
know.
Yeah. Jesse James on this soldier is deadly. 6-7 ult charge on the board.
6-7.
I like bringing in Luponade here for the ability to run a hit scan and a flex.
Yeah. Very, very nice. I would like to see Dormant
DPR
on
overextending and
that
dying.
on that Ven again though. We saw that yesterday and it was very, very nice. Jesse does go down,
Bond
and
back
that's
to
a
what
map
number 3,
flip.
But not really doing anything.
You're continuing to fight this. Zerv just needs to leave.
Get out, sir. You're overstaying your welcome.
He's looking for the setup here.
Blade, beat, and rush coming up.
I want to see an early Blade here. That's what I want to see. That's on my Christmas wish list. Lupo does get caught out by the
Kill
Reaper.
yourself.
Hatman, yeah. We do see Aphrodite's just... The return blade when you're already down 2 is an interesting strategy, and I'm not sure it's the best
That's a bit of
choice.
miscommunication there.
The
I feel like
beat?
he's investing beat. Interesting.
I mean, they do have point control. It's not the worst idea.
Maybe they want to make sure they have 5 for last fight.
You're having both support ults, though. This should be an easy
It
point
should be
flip
an
for them.
easy cap. True. It should be an easy point cap here.
Lupo just poking and not really getting much from it. Good rush, I like that. Aggressive beat, I'm not
Beat
sure it
and
was
rush.
needed, but... You're right, Hatman? Or a beat? It
They
does
are in
sort
that
of leave
last
them
territory.
a bit behind in ult charge here, though. 25 to another beat, though. That new
That's
passive kicking in, that's big. We do have mines as well, so the stall potential is real. Especially on this point. I think Zerv can make those big plays. Does pick out
Massive
Bagel
slam.
there.
Good follow-up.
Ramot comes out. Blossom gets taken out. And it looks like this is a fight win for York. Potentially a round win with that big stagger. I'm not sure they get a touch. Lucio just manages to clip the point, secure that overtime timer. Gets picked out though.
Puts you down.
And that's going to be a
Genji
round
next,
win
Genji cannot touch.
for Yorks. Good plays.
I believe in the 3-0.
You can tell that Epic has been nailing that that engage disengage shit into this team's head. Yeah, they're looking a lot tighter than last time.
If you knew what Blackwatch was up to, why didn't you stop them?
And that's the Yorks I want to see.
And now the world pays for your actions.
I agree, Hatman. I agree.
I don't know if I do. Racial slurs should not be used for
Well, look, the slurs are not the main point he was making. He just... And also, they're not even, like, the common racial. They're, like, fucking the 1600 racial slurs, bro. He's out here calling me, like, a
So we're
filthy...
justifying
Oh, yeah,
race.
the mythical slur.
He's out here calling me a filthy Celtic, bro, or like a Welshman. Like, I don't think that really counts as a slur, bro. Hey, Bagel gets
Maybe
picked
not
very early in the fight. Like, he's calling you a Laplander, bro. Like,
Okay, that
it's
is
just
actually
very,
okay,
very
I don't mind.
strange racism from Hatman. Caustic just goes down, and that's a fight win from Yorg. Big stagger onto Ram here.
Massive.
Though they don't cap the point yet, so I'm not sure how good it is. Bagel looking low. Zerv chases it and throw himself off the map.
What is
Well,
my
we can't
chungus
s-
ball doing?
Big
Serv
overcommitment
can't go
from
one
Zerv.
map without committing suicide. We all know that.
Yep. Gotta slam off the edge.
The Hat Man got to him. That's
Yeah.
fucked up.
I heard the Hatman called him Australian once.
Slammed by Hatman.
Jesse James goes down, and that's a easy point flip for
I would like
Aphrodite there.
a Cass Anna to come out from Aphrodite's, because we saw last time Orcs have no answer for that.
Yeah. I mean, if that's in their player pool. The Winton here does seem to be a good pick. I do like this. Crystal goes down. Dorman looking low, but Caustic just can't keep that tracking accurate enough. Kiri low. Do we see Lupo go in for it?
Blossom's Kiri is just getting hunted. Every cooldown used is a trigger for Zerv's ball to jump.
Zerv does like slamming his balls onto Kiri. I have heard this.
He just likes slamming his balls in general. And you know what? I can't blame him. So do I. You know, it's kind of a guilty pleasure thing.
Yeah, the
Copy that.
sound effects are just very, very pleasing to the ear. Winton goes low and just poked out before the dive, still commits to it and gets punished rightly.
I think Dorman might be the MVP. Completely disrupting everything. I'm not going to it's my Browns, so...
You know, Bagel has an excuse for some of their gameplay. They just got home, probably didn't have time to walk up. But the tank diving in at 0 HP? No real excuse for that.
Blade, pill by Lepa. Massive.
Blade at no
Big
HP?
Blade.
Does find Lupo though.
Aphrodite is not using their beat. Interesting.
Does save it.
Custom here.
Reserve, I think, will stall out this point to 99. Blossom goes down. Rush comes out from DPR. I do like that rush. But it doesn't really amount to all too much. Point does get flipped. And they use beat. That is a strange beat from
guess
Bagel
so.
there.
I guess so.
We do have mines coming out on the side of Jörmungandrs. But Blossom does
I'd like
have
to see these
rush.
mines
Did
used to deny the rush.
That would be
Orcs
nice.
did lose a rush beat fight though.
They did. I think that actually no, they only committed a rush there. They didn't commit rush. They committed beat the fight before.
I see.
So not the best, but
EU-caster, I'm sorry.
they are flipping point here though, forcing attention away because Aphrodite's got two denies
With mines?
the rush with mines. Aphrodite is being punished for their greed. You know, they opened the box of spawn camping and they paid the price.
But the Primal does have like 0.5% of Korean. He gets 1 with the Primal.
I suppose. Bagel just
Might be
denied
like a
that touching.
Thai Winston or something.
Yeah, an Indian Winston, maybe.
Yeah.
Indian?
Not quite
Damn.
Korean.
Uh,
Maybe like Bengali or something.
this was a very winnable round for Aphrodite's, but I think they got too greedy with that spawn hold, and that came back to bite them. You know, they had to keep an eye on the
It's
point.
a bit closer than what Jorg might have wanted and expected it to be, but first map warming up.
Yeah.
True, there's a lot of series left to play.
Sure.
And you know,
If we
Aphrodite
don't see
does
Bull
get a
coming
ban
in.
here, and the map pick. So potentially, we could see a ball ban early. Try and build that momentum.
Sure.
Because realistically, if you're Aphrodite's, what do you ban here? Do you ban Jesse's Soldier? Do you ban Zerv's Ball? DPR's Kiriko? Lupo's Genji? Or Dorman's Lucio? Like, what do you
ban
ban?
all of them.
I think that heavily depends on the map pick.
Well, yeah, but which one do you reckon is
And
likely to cripple them? Who do you target? What player do you target with your ban? Who are you looking at?
I don't know
Hatman
if you
is saying ban
necessarily...
Kiri, Lucio, Genji, Soldier Ball.
Because they were playing the same
You know what?
backline, so they
You're
probably don't
right.
want to touch the backline.
Mhm.
I think you're right. I think Hatman is
Right,
being
but I think it
crazy.
depends on what map and what comp that Aphrodite's wants to play. That kind of determines what is the most, because even though, sure, we anticipate some form of ball comp, the DPS lineup, for the most part, is pretty flexible in what they can play, and it seems like they can adapt to the map and the enemy comp. So I would be looking at a DPS ban here, depending on what map they take us to and what they intend on running.
I don't mind the DPS ban, but again, I feel like banning out Jesse James this early, because I don't think they'll ban out the Genji. Unless they go to like a dive heavy map, but that would just be favoring the ball. You gotta wonder. Because I like to decide the ban sort of before I know the map. Because if you know what sort of map you're going to, you can go, well, we want to target this player. So we go to this map. We want to end on this map. You know, you got to think ahead. You can't just think about the next immediate map. We see Caustic going on to support Bagel going on to DPS, so potentially we see a Sojourn come out here from Bagel. I know he's a big fan of Sojourn. And Colosseo is good for those hit scan.
Oh yeah, the map is Colosseo, by the way.
Did we not say that? I thought
No.
we said that.
No.
I think Hatman said it, but nobody listened to Hatman. So.
Yeah, I thought Hatman had that call out, bro. But
Bad comms. Bad comms.
bad comms.
Good night.
Good night, go. Tuck yourself in.
Swap me and...
Oh, we do see Lupo go out as well. JJ comes in, so...
Arlcock.
So I think we're going to see, like, Soldier Tracer. Caustic getting confused. It happens to the best of us.
We know that if they ban Ball, it's a free win. So they do have that possibility of getting a free map win.
Especially in Colosseo. I would ban the ball here. I would very heavily consider it.
Because we have seen what happens when serve is forced onto the
Soldier
Sigma,
ban.
Ram, or Monkey. That is interesting.
So this is
Listen to
definitely a
Soldier ban
target
early.
ban towards Jesse James.
Yeah, which I
Listen to
don't
Soldier
think
ban early.
is the best choice here, because I think Jesse has been practicing that Sojourn. He does have that cat in him. Last time they played this, he hopped on that cast and
True.
they almost clawed back
And he did
Colosseo.
good.
And they lost by inches. They lost by just millimeters. So I don't know that the Soldier Ban will be that effective here. Unless Bagel thinks that he can diff Jesse on the Sojourn or on the cast.
Batman says ban Mercy. I don't know about that.
I mean, I fuck with the Mercy ban, It's kind of a flex,
It's a useful
saying
ban.
we don't need Mercy.
True. Okay.
Ram ban. I like that here. Removes the potential for the block stall. Just takes it out of their arsenal. I like it. And it looks like we're heading in now. Oh, Toast has disappeared.
Toast has died.
That is unfortunate for the production team. Luckily, we do have Rin and Hatman still here. So we are still looking good.
Hello.
Ready for battle.
We see a Winton comp. And a Ven. Very, very interesting. I guess he's hoping he can pin down that ball. Yeah. Doesn't really matter if you're in ball form with that that overhead crit.
I'm stuck on the map geometry in spectator mode.
Oh yeah. Bagel does look a little lost, unable to... Unable to decide if he went to go on the backline or on ball. And he's just late, and JJ trades him out. Freya goes down next. Zerv just running into the backline, giving them no room to breathe. No time to really regroup and set back up properly. Applying constant pressure. Big slam on the Juno. Zerv is overstaying his welcome just a hair though. And he doesn't have the Mega there. And he does go down. But they got some decent progress off of that. They regroup quickly here. I think they have a decent chance. Big slam onto Winton. That Freya spam is atrocious. Just melts Zerv's health bar. Blossom goes dead low. But Jesse James is traded out. And Blossom kills JJ. do have a lot of ults coming online here. They are looking to stop forward spawn here. Big slam and mines. Blossom teleports away with like 1 HP. Gets killed. Caustic gets sent off the map. Just lives. Gets the mega. But I think they just saw themselves out here. They did get forward though. And Jorgs isn't winning this fight.
Looks like Aphrodite is just trying to get out with their lives, regroup. Ooh, late stagger on the Blossom.
They're very deep. Winton goes low. But so does Jesse. Zerv has mines again already.
Primal comes out.
Caustic gets traded. Jesse takes out the enemy Ven, showing he is not just a soldier one trick. That man has range.
Your team is close to taking the lead. And we will claim the lead.
Aphrodite should be able to touch before checkpoint, though.
Should be able to. JJ trying to wait out, but Bagel just pushes him out.
Ooh.
Big ult. Caustic looking low here. Pulse bomb goes out. Doesn't find anyone. Caustic 1. JJ gets the kill, but he loses his life for it. Jesse James just winning those Vendetta duels over and over again. You know, the soldier band just did not make a material difference to this man. Still showing a dominant performance. Just doing everything he can. Bagel whiffs his Venalt. And then just dies. Maybe we see a swap here. It was just an ult and a swap. Yeah, who can say? The rushes are matched. Bagel does finally get a kill onto the other Ven here, but I don't know that it makes too big a difference. I think Zerv just needs to leave here, but unfortunately gets traded. He will get forward here.
Ooh, tough stagger on the Dorman, though.
Tough stagger. I think Dorman still gets forward, and they still have ample time to set up. You know, Aphrodites have to be very, very careful with their ults here.
Let's switch to the Ana Kiri backline for Afro.
That is interesting. A more diveable backline. Juno is vulnerable to the Ven, but Ana even more so. You miss that sleep, you're a sitting duck. But it seems to be working for Caustic. DPR does get taken out. Dorman is next. That's both supports down for Yorks. Kiri is low here though. And
Support's coming
despite
back for Jörmungandrs.
winning the fight, in a sense, Jorg is just too quick to return and Aphro don't get any noticeable progress for that. Yeah, this is just an uphill battle for Aphro here. Mines come out, big mines, big slam. Cleanse comes out.
Sword doesn't find much,
But
but
good
all of
zoning.
Afros are low.
DPR is the lowest, and DPR does go down. But Winton has to leave here. And it looks like Jorg is gonna get forward spawn again. And that's all they really need to do here. They could back off, but they are holding the space, setting up for their engage. Just switching to that cast to try and just hamper this ball.
Ooh,
Caustic.
Big pick from Blossom onto Dorman.
Caustic does go down on the other side. Then Crystal goes down. Blossom has to use Cleanse to survive. Zerv just ping-ponging between those health packs. They did steal bot here. But will they remove forward spawn here? They don't get rid of it? Zerv gets hit with every Sisu in the game.
Average
Blossom
tank life.
hits the rush but dies immediately. There goes the other support. Oh, just to
Decides to nano.
double down. Caustic goes down. DPR goes down, but that is an expensive single kill from Aphro. Primal comes out as well. And no one's touching bot. They barely get overtime in. All York have to do is win a single fight, and they have every ult to do it. Both support ults, tank ult, and they'll get pulse bomb quickly, and then ult. I don't even think they'll get it before the game's over.
Rush from DPR.
Mine's on point, potentially? Bit off of point, but... Blossom on the Mercy there, I just now noticed.
Yeah,
She's an interesting one.
Interesting backline choice.
Zerv going low, leaves his Kiri. Big beat. Winton jumps off to just live, does not come back down quick enough. And that is a dominant performance from Jörmungandrs. Saying GG? I believe that is because of the confusion around the
First map.
first map. Yeah, we'll see what Hatman has to say about it, what he reports in on what's happening. But that was a dominant performance from Jörmungandrs. And Aphrodite is on the back foot here. Very much so.
So if you're Aphrodite's, where are you taking us next?
I think you take him to the best ball map possible and ban the ball. You got to claw back momentum. Sura. I don't think you can wait to hold out and hope that, you can ban something else that messes him up. You just got to ban that now. And then I think you ban the Lucio the map afterwards.
Yeah, I can't really say too much about that plan. I mean, that's exactly what I would do.
Just, difficult situation to be in, I think the Mercy switch up at the end, I wouldn't say it cost them the game, but it certainly made the stall a lot more difficult. Having to traverse all that point with Mercy.
And we do see a Sura map pick from Aphrodite's.
We do. Potentially the ball band coming out. And they're keeping Bagel on the DPS and Caustic on the support here.
But we do see a sub on the side of Jörmungandr's DPRs being taken out for Mekon.
And
And
Lupo
is coming in for Jesse James.
That's interesting. I would like to see Dorman back on that Ven. Jesse was doing God's work. But I would like to see Dorman doing it again. But giving up that Lucio, giving up that main support for a Ven when you have another player who's more than capable, I think that's a good call. Yeah, I'm not sure why they're taking Jesse out. Sura is like a good soldier map. They can't ban the soldier anymore. I'm just not sure it's a good idea, really, but I imagine they have a plan in mind. ball ban. Predicted.
Wow, I'm so surprised.
I mean, it's gonna make everything a lot harder here. You know, going forward. I feel like when you go up against a one trick like Zerv, admitting that you can't beat their one trick when you can only ban it once, that hurts, you know? That is always gonna
Yeah, and the next
be
best
rough.
thing you can do is try to ban out the supporting elements of a comp. Like you said, banning the Lucio
Or the
in,
Kiri.
in a comp that needs speed. Um,
But when you play those same support lineup, you don't really want to give that
it's
up.
difficult.
Vendetta ban from the side of Yorks. I do like that on Sura.
We might end up seeing the Genji out of Lupo here.
Again?
JJ on the Tracer.
I like that. I mean, this is do or die for Aphrodites. Yeah, they got to put the work in.
Ready for battle.
Interesting. We see the Venture from Lupo.
Zerv on the Winton.
2, 1.
Okay,
Initial flashpoint. Mark it.
I fuck with it. Hopefully, some very coordinated dice. Zarya Reaper from the side of Aphrodites. A comp that has big returns and not a lot of skill really required. Big return, small payment. Zerv does find a pick. Lupo finds a pick. Blossom trades him out, but JJ trades out Blossom. And that just didn't go the way of Aphrodites. Bubbles got forced out very early, and they just kind of overwhelmed them. What is that crosshair from Bagel? Are you seeing this, Rin and Hatman?
Let me find it.
Crystal goes down. JJ finds that
Oh.
pick.
Oh,
Lupo just taking all of Bagel's attention while he drops to 4 HP. And then Bagel goes down.
Yeah.
Just very bad target management there from Bagel.
that is a crosshair of all time. Yep.
And that is a point cap for Jorg. Zerv showing that he is not reliant on that ball at all anymore.
Never beating the allegations though.
Never beating the allegations is definitely the hero he's strongest on. But his team can play around his less capable tanks too. We see a Schmauger come out. Winton's arch enemy.
You are very fond of your Meowga.
Yeah. Winton just getting slimed out very quickly.
You know, that's the worst enemy of every Kiri player is when you are playing with a dive tank and they jump away from your Suzu.
Yeah. The Smelga just really going in for those stomps, but when you go against Winton, you kind of just want to have to poke him out. As in, like, as opposite as that seems to what would be good practice, you want to poke him out, force out those bubbles, and just deny those dives rather than dive on him. Very much like a Bastion plays against a Winton. All the ults on the side of York here, and Aphrodite has their own
Like the early
ult
rush,
bank.
beat.
Big ults. A lot of ults committed from both sides. But Yorks wins out here. Commits more ults, but still a healthy ult bank to fall back on.
And because of the tank swap, they're behind on the tank ult. So right now, they're currently even, but I do like Aphrodite's ult bank a bit more. They have that orbital ray.
They do, but Zerv has the
Almost a Rajax.
almost, and I guess they need it. They can't let this point go, but it goes anyway? Malga goes off of point to chase a kill, I believe, is what happened there. And, like, as a Schmalga enjoyer myself, Winton Primal is the best time to burn him. Like, sure, he can knock you about, but you can just destroy him.
Were we always on the Cass?
We
I
were
feel like we
not.
always on the Cass.
That is a new swap. We were on
And going
the
over to the back here
Sojourn.
instead of the Lucio.
That is interesting. They are playing more of a poke Malga here.
Oh no, Juno, excuse me.
Good cage. I like the cage. Zerv trying to jump out of the cage, forgetting that cage denies movement abilities. But they did get 20% on the point. Oh, even more. Is that JJ just sitting in the corner? JJ stalling this out massively, and he gets out. Insane.
Huge play from JJ.
Blossom looking low here. Big stomp. Lupo getting 2. 3.
Look, it's 3.
And that is a point
Yeah,
flip
wish my
for
Venture
York.
player killed shit like that.
Put our venture player on circuit and he does kill shit like that.
Yeah, only when he has nano.
I mean, also when he
Gives him
has,
the nano.
when his ping isn't awful. And when he
Yeah.
isn't straight stroking it, as the kids say.
He's always straight. So what are you talking about?
Lupo getting very aggressive here. But does get scared off by that Cass. Malga goes deep here. I think he does find value from that, but he doesn't have E. I like this
commit
rush.
to rush off the point.
I mean, I like it. They find 2. Only Schmalga on point. Went too deep, got trapped behind, and that looks like a map win for Yorks. Nicely ties us up. A decisive 3-0 clean sweep.
Excavation initiation.
Player of the match, I think, for me, on the side of Jorg at least, I think it's got to be Lupo. Really, really like that venture. I think it was big. On the side of Aphrodite's, I think Blossom. I think they were doing very, very well on the Kiri. The Mercy switch was a bit, questionable, but they were holding their own, and I liked their rushes a lot. What about you, Rin?
I think on the side of Afro, I would have to give it to Chill Demo on the tank. Just pretty consistent across all the maps, adapting to fans' changes in play styles to accommodate for the ball comp. And I'll be nice here on the side of Jorgs. I gotta give it to Zerv. He really played well today. The ball was fantastic. The Winton on Sura was a very pleasant surprise. He's still never beating the one trick allegations, but he definitely showed that he's deep. He's working on the depth of his hero pool. But the ball plays were really spectacular. He made a ton of space and openings for his team. And they all did a great job of securing kills. So, yeah, I gotta really, really hand it to Zerv. That's those are my players of the match. What do you think, Hatman?
I agree. That slam off the edge from Zerv was hilarious. But that's not what we're talking about when we're talking about player of the match, unfortunately. I think there's a fair play of the matches. I think everyone did their part. And thank you everyone for watching. Goodbye.